Welcome back to another episode of the Harrogate RTG Career Mode here on FC25, where today we kick things off here on a quick little, just again, another pre-recorded session here in the league. We started off there, we seen Wimbledon, we won 1-0 to Wimbledon, thankfully away. We actually end up losing here to Carlisle United 1-0, and Anthony O'Connor broke toe and pretty much is out for the rest of the season, so we are a little lackluster in the center back department. And then switching over here to Cheltenham Town, we did simulate through a lot of these games because they were kind of easier games or easier in the league table games, but you can see there we're not really getting the wins. We only have one win so far. It was a 1-0 loss, a 0-0 draw. We go down behind here to against Bodo, who's sitting around that mid-table mark. We actually go ahead and jump into the game here around the 63rd, 64th minute, and then in the 85th minute, Daly does this in the midfield. The Trivella from outside the post gets it into the back of the net, and we have another effort here on the corner here where Taylor's going to whip it in, and then of course Sanderson's going to try the bicycle kick effort. It's really close, but it's another draw in the books for Harrogate Town, unfortunately. And then over here against Bromley FC, one of the new clubs in the League 2, one of the new clubs here in FC25. And they go ahead and take the lead right before the break, making it 1-0. Mayer is going to go ahead and score the one and only goal of the game. In fact, we lose another game here in League 2. And then over here against Swindon Town, it was about as boring as you can get. A 0-0 draw after 92 minutes. It was boring. I almost quick-simmed it. And then jump into here. I believe this might be the last game that we actually played, or last game we simmed. The keeper has to do better there. Goodman has to do better of keeping Harrogate Town out the back of the net. He doesn't, and we'll take it. And then Fox in the box. Of course, he's going to score. Mr. Cox is coming back from injury as well, so the Fox-Cox relationship in the box is going to link up. We go up 2-0, and at halftime, we jump up into a simulation here in which we are actually going to go ahead and end up winning 2-0 on total as well. So a 2-0 win here against Wimbledon. Fox is in there, and then here we go. We do a little bit of a youth academy kind of just scout report here, and there's not really too many good players and not too many good or bad players in there. We're going to bring in one, maybe two, I think, from there, but that's going to leave that for there. We are now going to jump straight back into the action here, where if we go over here, we actually had a youth academy intake. It's a fake intake because one player was unsettled, so we decided just to bring in a bunch of other guys. Charles Oakley was unsettled, so we went ahead and brought him in. I did generate a mini face for him because it wasn't showing a face for him for some reason, but he is into the club. I have adjusted his wage to 1,000, so he's on 1,000 a week instead of the 4.5 thousand he was on when he came into the squad. We also go ahead and bring in Welch, the guy that we just promoted through the youth academy, or up into the youth academy. He's now getting promoted up into the first team. He is also on 1,000 as well. 62 overall. We say hello to Charles Welch. Goodwin comes into the squad for 3.5 years. He is a 63 rated left midfielder. He is also placed on 1,000 wages per week. And then Ibrahim Williams, a 61 overall center midfielder. He comes in for 3.5 years on 1,000 a week. And so with all those games being played and done, we have 9 games left to go in the season here. We have 9 games left to go. We currently sit 4th. We are fighting for an automatic promotion spot, and a game in hand against Port Vale could actually see us go up into the automatic promotion spot, which is absurd because I don't think this team is at all ready for it. And in fact, this team is gonna have the potential to be incredibly thin come next episode or next season, because we have over 20 players currently looking to leave the club on a contract expiry. I'm gonna have to go through that in a couple of days, I guess, and fix that. But we are gonna go ahead and jump in here against Port Vale. Let's get straight up into the action. Cox is back from injury and he's starting, so the Cox-Fox duoship is back. Let's get to it. And here we go. Port Vale at home. Thompson now. Thompson into Cox. Cox is still one of the top leading goal scorers even despite being out for 4 months. He finds Thompson, and Thompson's shot saved and out for a corner. Daly on the corner. I think I put it too much towards the keeper. I did. Stockley saying Byers. Back to Stockley. Garrity stepped offside. Well, actually, yeah, we are home. Never mind. The shot comes in, and Berg looked like he hesitated for a second there, but he will eventually make that save, and it will go out for a corner here for Port Vale. Byers into the box. The shot is blocked by his own teammate, and Cox and Fox will link up to get the ball clear. And now Cox is getting free real estate here to just run through the entirety of the team here. And Cox is in behind. And Cox to score his first goal since coming back from injury. Welcome back to the show, Cox. One of the league top goal scorers despite being out for 4 months with an LCL injury. He's back like he's never left. Daly, Tolaj, Stockley stopped, but still back with Tolaj. In for Garrity, and Garrity will level things up here. It's 1-1. Lucky couple of deflections there. Thompson, Cox in the box, saved. It's Fox on the rebound, and Harrogate Town diked the light of back and on Hans. The Fox-Cox in the box duo ship is back. It's a deflection goal from Fox from Cox. It's a great, great place to be in a box. I gotta stop. I have to stop. Thompson, a bad pass, but he'll get it back into Irapenda. Irapenda into Wilson. Wilson over the top for Fox. Won't find him, but it'll be back for Daly. And Daly now. Okay, he tried to pass it to Fox, but the pass didn't really get over to Fox. Halftime up 2-1 here for Harrogate Town. Stockley crossed in. It's a great ball. Garrity, it's a better save. And he's kept in play and cleared, but not the best of clearances, and still won't be the best of clearances. It'll fall back for Stockley into Byers. Byers into Stockley, and Stockley now into Tolaj. Out for a corner. Fox now up the field. It's Thompson. He does have the legs still on him. And Thompson now. He's going to sweat this for Cox, and Cox is going to hopefully put this game to bed. A 3-1 lead here for Harrogate Town. Chillette, Tolaj, 2-2, or 3-2 I should say. Wilson, crossed in. Cox, header is well above the bar. Tolaj, Stockley, a chance for them to try and get the equalizer in this game. It's stopped by our defender. Now Fox. He'll lay it off for Cox. Cox looking for that outside run of Thompson. He will find him. Thompson into Wilson. And Wilson will get taken down. Taylor into Cox. Cox now. Cox. Cox to seal the deal. But the deal is pretty much already sealed, as we are going to go ahead and pick up a 3-2 win here against Port Vale, which could see us lead up into a top 3 spot of league play, which would be an automatic promotion. So we'll take the win. Now this is the last scout report of the season. Callum Burnett. We are going to go ahead and bring him in and instantly release him. I'm just kind of interested to see what his rating is. His potential is not the greatest, but I kind of want to see what his rating is in here. Horton is not going to be brought in, and neither is Webster. Prince can be brought in and instantly released as well, so we'll go ahead and do that. Langley will do the same for him, and then Ingram, he is just too young. When I do this kind of promote and release, I want to make sure it's somebody that's 16 at least in the squad. So Prince is somebody that we're gonna have to go ahead, not release him from here, but promote and then release him. Burnett, he's actually only 67 there, and then Langley as well. So let's go ahead and make sure we go ahead into the squad hub here and make sure we release all of them. So it was Prince that we need to release. That is perfectly fine. Prince, who else? Burnett and Langley, not Taylor, but Langley. We say goodbye to them. Markham was 23rd in the league, so we're going to jump into here in a simulation through the calendar, because that's kind of the most realistic spot to sim now these days. And we go ahead and pick up a 2-0 win. We have Doncaster Rovers up next. Let's get to it. Ben Fox scoring 4 goals in his last 3 games. He's been on fire as well. It's Cox and Sanderson up top in a duoship as striker for today. We go ahead and bring back the former starting striker pairship that has been so good so far this season before Cox got injured. So there is that. We are playing against Doncaster, who are currently sitting in 9th. They are looking to fight for a top six finish, or top 7 finish, I guess technically, for the Premier League, for the playoff promotion, is what I'm trying to say here. Our youth academy players, they will not feature unless there's an end of the season game where it does not absolutely matter. In all honesty, they were only brought in just to be brought in for the start next season. As Sanderson is off target, we might start to utilize them next season. We will start to utilize them next season. Irapenda into Fox. Fox will be intercepted, but he'll win it back. Of course he will. It's Fox. Fox now into Sanderson. Sanderson from the top of the box. It's Sanderson. He tries to get past the defenders. He does get past the defenders. He finds the back of the net, and Sanderson back in the starting lineup, back on the score sheet. Ironside, Gibson. Gibson now into Ironside, and Ironside from distance, just off target. Did make the keeper kind of dive for it, though. Daly with the interception into Fox. Fox into Sanderson. Sanderson over the top for Cox, and get there first. No, headed away, or punched away by the keeper. Belongo now into Irapenda. Irapenda into Taylor, who starts for Thompson. And he tries to spin, but can't do so. Ironside now in Gibson, and Doncaster could be in behind here. Doncaster takes the double, or takes the level, I should say, and it's 1-1 here. Irapenda getting the ball back. Cox, Sanderson, back to Cox, and Cox will strike, and Harrogate Town will take the lead back. Irapenda started that attack by winning the ball back in the midfield, and a 2-1 lead here back for Harrogate Town. Vamos. Ironside. Wow. What a finish that was. Ironside, Belongo, Fox, into Daly. Daly now on the ball. Is still with Daly. Daly into Cox. Nearly threaded that through. Halftime, 2-2 here against Doncaster. Oh, and Ironside finds Molyneux, and Molyneux is in behind. I know personally he could finish. I'm surprised he didn't put that away. Sanderson into Cox. He finds Cox, and against the run of play. Can't find the back of the net. Sanderson into Irapenda. And Irapenda, he takes a fake shot, shoots the real shot. It's off target again. Belongo into March. March into Fox. And Fox now. Fox, he'll slide it for Irapenda. And Irapenda will win it for Harrogate Town with one of the last kicks of the game. And Irapenda might have just kind of firmed up our automatic promotion spot. Little battle here that we have going on with Salford. We're going to simulate through here against Fleetwood Town. They currently sit 10th, so this could be a difficult game, but I believe in the boys. And Irapenda takes the lead in the 38th minute. Vamos. And Fox makes it 2-0 right before the end of the game. It's okay, we can pick up all 3 points here. When we come back next episode, we will have the season finale. Whether or not that'll be us sitting in the top 3 for automatic promotion or sitting in the playoff position, we'll be at least a bare minimum fighting for a promotion at the end of this season. Hopefully not having a fight, hopefully just automatic promoted, but even not being automatically promoted is kind of scary in all honesty, considering all things going. But with 2 games in hand against Notts County and 2 games in hand against Salford, we could go up 9 points clear off of them right before we play them. We actually do play them, in fact, as well. That is the 3rd game. We'll probably play MK Dons, who sit first in the league. We'll sim against Crewe. We'll play Salford. We'll sim against Chesterfield, and we'll play Grimsby. And then hopefully we are automatically promoted up to the League Uno. Or, yeah, League Uno, League 1. So I'll see y'all there. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.